This is probably my most important video because I want to work on your belief system. I'm tired of having my patients think they're locked in at a certain functional training range. Well, I can't do this because I hurt. Oh, doctor said never run again. You know, don't buy into modern society's view that as you age, you're going to have things that fall away that you can't do. Because you can get back to normal function in almost all cases. 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you can still get better than where you are. I want you to think about your movement of your body as a system. You know, we think of our cardiovascular system as a system, we think of our digestive system as a system. I want you to think of your motor system as a system, because it is a system. And people, as they get older, when they have injuries, they stop using a part of their body, so they stop being able to squat fully, they stop being able to reach fully, they can't get up off the floor. So I hurt my lower back, so I'm never going to bend forward again. I hurt my shoulder, so I'm never going to reach overhead, or I hurt my heel, so I'm never going to run again. And people get in a narrower zone of function as they get older. And come on, folks, you need to think that you can restore this function and figure out what it is you need to do to get well, either with the help of myself or learning about how to mobilize certain tissue joints. And think about yourself on a continuum. And how to get well over time is, let's say here is optimal function and here is where you are right now. If you stay in this zone as you get well, if you overshoot, you're going to have pain, and if you undershoot, you're never going to get here either. So this is where most people lie. They just stop using their bodies and they sit and watch TV all day long and they can barely get out of their recliner. And here is the person that overshoots and there's too much pain. So you want to stay in this training zone. So let's say, for instance, you hurt your back and you can no longer squat. And I want to just have you think about just a normal squat. A lot of people lose their ability to squat. And so over time, instead of being able to go down, they are only here. So if you can maintain a good squat here, I want you to work that over time and expand that pain-free zone so that eventually you can start to go lower and lower and lower until you can get all the way down. If you can't reach, okay, I want you to go up to the point where you can't reach anymore, and then over time, go a little bit higher, and expand that pain-free zone over a long period of time. Think of yourself as you have the ability to recover instead of I can no longer do this again. That is the mindset. In fact, the #1 predictor whether a person is going to get well with a back injury or a musculoskeletal injury or any type of health problem is whether you believe that you have the tools to fix it, whether you get the help of another person or do it yourself. So it's your belief system that is so important in any type of recovery from an injury and illness. And I'm really sick of patients thinking they can't do stuff. They come in to my office and they're locked into this really narrow zone of function and they've literally given up, and a lot of them can't even get up off of a chair and they're only in their 50s. So you got to be able to get up off the floor, you got to be able to lift. I want you to be able to lift things. I want you to be able to throw things up if you need to do that. I want you to be able to reach. I want you to be able to squat. I want you to be able to get up and off the floor. And think of yourself as a fully functioning human being. So come on, folks, you need to be able to think differently about your belief system of who you are and your body's ability to recover, because you can recover, and you just got to give yourself time and know how to do it. Thanks.